Well, I am here. Oil Money Watches. How are you? How you doing? I didn't even have the time to do the proper setup with the lighting, so this is a very, very impromptu. I need to. I need to send the link out to some of the guys here. Hold on one second and see if we can get other people to join us. Do 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 do. Here we go. Um, so how are you guys tonight? Yo, Random Rob, how you doing? Uh, hey guys, Joe, Josh, Ken. Very, very impromptu, last minute going on here. Amin couldn't do his stream tonight, so I saw in the chat that people were chomping at the bit to get something going. So I will throw in that link here and see if Marcus and Joe can join us for tonight. So let's run down the list here. There's Oil Money. How you doing, buddy? Thank you. JCB, how you doing, sir? Mountain Standard Time. There he is, Bob Law. Amin, come on, man. Oh, geez. Uh, Jeff, how are you? Ken, how you doing, sir? Let me know what you guys are wearing on wrist tonight. Let's get this going. Um, Random Rob trying to make a video on Damasco, not easy. Why is that? Um, yeah, why is that, Rob? I'd like to know. Where's James L. Joe? Waiting to see if Joe shows up. Uh, okay, we are in business. Hey, Marcus, how are you this evening? Thanks for the save. Thanks for joining.
We've got the Rebel stream. Where's Colin and Joe?
Where's
Who do we have in the chat? I'm gonna go.
we have quite a few quite a few people on the chat. What do you know what do you got on wrist? Let's start off with that, Marcus.
Got the Elegant.
Oh, very, very nice, very nice. I have the Jaeger and Benzinger. Interesting story with this, and maybe we can start off with that while we see if Joe and Colin. So I don't know. I mean, did you get a chance to see the unboxing of that? If you didn't, that's all right.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so what happened was when I unboxed it, I had the camera in front of me, right, and a little viewfinder, and so I got my watch, and I really can't really see what's going on, right? I see the image of the watch. It's not like with the iPhone where it's a little bit bigger. So I did the unboxing. Later that day, I showed my wife. My wife is very, very excited, Mrs. Legs, and she's like, "Huh, did you see this?" And there was on the dial between the 5 and 6 o'clock this little scratch.
Oh no!
On the dial, right?
On the actual dial.
On the actual dial, like right here, right between the 5 and the 6, and I was like, "Oh no, oh no, what happened?" And so the guy that I got it from, he said he only worn like 1 or 2 times. You really can't see, like, head on, face on. Like, I was wearing it for a couple hours, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Until my wife sees everything, right? She sees everything, she smells everything, she sees everything, and then so like I was like, oh man, what do I do? I'm like, it's not a big deal. I can get over this. And then after a while, and I was talking a little bit with Joe, and so I decided to reach out to the guy that I bought it from, and he said it was under warranty still. And he was very apologetic. He was actually willing to give me a full refund back, and which I thought was okay. I mean, that's very nice of him. But I wanted the watch, man. I want this watch. You know.
I would send it back on warranty. I'm
Uh,
just a little bit concerned about how the scratch got in the dial. Like, is there anything in there that came loose that you can't quite see?
no,
Yeah,
there's nothing that came loose. The hand, it's not coming from the hands, right? Going over, it's not. It's just, it's nothing. I mean, it's nothing. So I reached out to the group, the AD that this gentleman bought the watch
yeah,
from. Sent them the pictures, and they were like, "Is it lint?" And I'm like, "It's not lint because it would have moved. It would have moved. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Unless the lint was embedded in the dial." Um, so then they got back to me. They reached out to Jager and Benzinger, and so they're gonna make me a new dial, and um, and so I got to send it to their the AD's US, wherever they do their
Yeah.
servicing in a couple of weeks because it's going to take about 3 weeks. So I'm going to get a new dial, hopefully everything will be all right. But still love the watch, and you know, um, I didn't know what to. I came this close to not doing anything about it at all, and I'm glad I did something.
I think you should do something about it. Definitely, I think you did the right thing. But I think you
Mhm.
were right to keep it as well and not take the refund.
Yeah, yeah, I really love it. So
Yeah.
um, I slightly ignored the chat here. So let me let me see what's going on here. Hey, William, how are you? Oh, Colin, come on, yeah, join in. I put it in our little Facebook message. Um, uh, Mark is freaking out. Talks GP live. Um, Nick J, how are you? Okay, let's see here. Blue shirt, of course. Roar of the Tiger.
I bet
Uh,
that's Kai, if I had to guess.
yeah, maybe, right? Hello, Bobby.
I
Greetings
I,
to you all in the chat, Mark,
I
Michael.
wonder what's Kai's nom de plume this week to troll us.
Well, he was on Amin's chat as his regular his regular handle. So, um, Daniel, what is up, man?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Do
Jared.
you guys have any ideas about what to chat about? I think that we kind of decided yesterday that we weren't going to stream, and then
Yeah,
there was no prep. So if you guys want to toss out some ideas.
yeah, that'd be a good idea, guys. If you have anything you want to chat about, please let us know. Um, we would love to talk about something. Oh man. Oh man. So anything new, Marcus, with you? I mean, not just about watches, but pens. Any new pens coming into the collection?
Oh, a new pen. I don't think I've shown this because I missed that one where everyone unboxed their new stuff.
Right.
So I've got the. You can't really quite see it. It's kind of annoying right now, but basically this is another Urushi pen. It's made of ebonite. It's got it's not Temanuri. It's called Temasukashi. And basically, what the difference is that there's like an indigo. So there's an indigo urushi underneath. They painted
Hmm.
a blue dragon. So one of the four Chinese gods, Seiru, the blue dragon.
Okay.
And then they paint it over with the black urushi. And then over time, the black urushi fades, and then you're going to see the painting come through. So that's why they call it the ascending blue dragon. But right now,
Oh,
it's
interesting.
you can't
Okay.
quite see the painting up close. So unfortunate.
Well, can you take the cap off that pen? Can I see the tip of
The
that pen?
nib,
That was
yeah.
just amazing. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. I still
So
haven't, jumped into that pen pool yet, if you will. And if I do, I'm just going to ease into it because, man, I really don't want to spend money anything else on other than watches
yeah,
and knives.
I'm kind of torn. I'm kind of torn in two places right now. So it's
Yeah. I really I want if Colin, man, if you can get on there. I mean, Colin, I'm not revealing anything, but he did a trade today. I mean, he posted it up in
yeah.
Horology Talk. But I would like
It
to.
looked good.
It
It looked
did
good.
look good. It did look good.
But I mean, you've had one, so
Yeah, but I mean, like, but the difference is like he doesn't have the original at the moment. That's the
yeah.
only.
But he had the original.
He had the original, right?
Yeah,
Right.
and he didn't
And
love it.
that's interesting. I mean, like I haven't met too many people who said that they haven't loved that watch.
Yeah.
Everybody that I've met has said that they've loved that watch. Um, and if they still, most of them still have it. Some of them have sold on and moved on, but most of them still have it and love it. And of course, like I that was an easy decision for me to keep.
Yeah.
I was trying to sell myself the fact that I could have both of it, and after a while, I realized it was just redundant anyway, even though they were different colors.
Do you know what would be? I was thinking about this. Do you know what would be a blockbuster release for Tudor?
What's that?
I know that you guys were chatting about how Masa was talking about how Tudor's become the Black Bay brand,
Yeah.
and and to be honest, like, is that such a bad thing? Is that such a bad thing? I don't know whether it's a bad thing to be known as the Black Bay brand. Like, do you want to diversify? Look what happened to Panerai.
Hmm.
Panerai's crap now because they wanted to diversify. Like,
Right.
Panerai's a joke, right? So I wonder whether that's a bad thing. But if you look at it, like they've got a black, the BB58 black. They've got the BB58 blue.
Yeah.
What if their BB58 GMT is like Batman dial, Batman bezel?
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. Like I think so. I don't know. My gut feeling is that they're not going to come out with a Black Bay 58 GMT for a while. I don't think
Yeah,
they want to cannibalize the 41 just yet. Even if they went with a Batman, I just don't think that that's what's going to happen. I think we're more likely to see like a red or a burgundy,
yeah.
right?
I just think
First.
that because the 41, it's kind of the GMT 41, it's kind of died out. Like, the hype's gone. You can see
Yeah.
how people are not interested in it. Um,
But I
well,
think if they
I
come
mean,
out with I think if
yeah,
they came out with a 58 GMT, nobody would buy the 41
that's
GMT.
true. But
You
yeah,
know?
I'll give a shout out to Joe about how it's good, how we need a British racing green Pelagos. That would be hot. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I am getting more and more closer to thinking that I should get a Pelagos at some point in the near future. I mean, I'm
I
getting,
liked, yeah,
yeah. No, go ahead. I'm
I
sorry.
like my Pelagos. But I realized that I don't need that much of a tool watch in my collection. Like,
Fair enough.
my Pepsi's good enough.
Okay.
Um, because I mean, I'm not going to be like you. I'm not going to be like chopping wood. I'm not going to be like going hunting or anything like that. I don't even, like, dive to 30 meters. So what am I doing with that kind of a diver? So right now, that's just like, it's not even a checkbox in my collection right now.
Yeah.
But it was a great watch. I think I know that you like the blue, but I would definitely also take a good long hard look at the LHD for sure.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great watch too, man. But going back to your point, how we started this conversation, is that such a bad thing for Tudor to be the Black Bay brand? Look, it sells watches, right?
Yeah,
And the thing is, I mean, they do have a diverse lineup. It's just that we just don't know about it here in the US. It's on their website. You can see it. They just don't market it. I guess maybe in other parts of the world they
yeah.
market their other
Like
lines.
the Glamour, the Royal. Those are. I
Yeah.
think they're doing pretty well in Asia.
Yeah.
There's always a different aesthetic in Asia. Um,
So maybe they put all their chips in the US in regards to Black Bay, the Black Bay brand, and maybe that's fine. And maybe,
yeah,
maybe that, it sells watches, I mean, they're going to ride that out, and they're going to keep these other um, potential releases, possibly, in the cars. They're going to keep their hand. They're not going to show their hand because, if the Black Bay starts dying down a little bit, it's not as popular as it will be. Well, boom, here's a Tudor Submariner for you.
yeah.
You know,
I don't even know whether the Black Base, is it really going to go out of style. Like,
I don't think
it's where it's
so.
at. Yeah,
I don't think so, but I'm a fan. So I mean,
yeah.
I try. I'm not sure if I'm the best person to answer that question. Um, Blue shirt, no way Tudor makes a Back Bay 58 GMT. It makes no sense. They'd be shooting themselves in the foot. Yeah, I think for now,
Yeah.
they're not going to do that. Oil money. If everyone thinks that the Pelagos is so hot, why does everyone I know have a Black Bay 58,
I
not a Pelagos?
I owned a Pelagos and I never owned a Black Bay 58. I will say that.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I enjoyed my Pelagos. I took it on vacation. Um, it's just not. It's just I just didn't feel like I needed a toolsy dive watch,
Yeah. But
and
the
that's
Black Bay 58 is a different watch than the Pelagos, right? I mean,
yeah,
Pelagos is a bigger watch, different material, more tooly. Where the Black Bay 58, the original, to me, is a borderline dress diver.
it
You know
is.
what I mean? So
I think I think you can break the rule of putting a leather strap onto the Black Bay
yeah,
58. I think it looks really good with the Black Bay 58. I think the NATO looks good with the Black Bay 58 as
yeah.
well.
I have the my Black Bay on a leather strap. Mrs. Legs hates it because she hates anything on a leather strap.
Yeah, I,
But I like it. I think it looks great.
I love it too. I've seen pictures of it. I really love the Black Bay 58 on the leather. I also like it on the NATO. I like the Blue Bay 58 on the NATO. The NATO
Yeah,
looks good. It looks good. So
yeah. Absolutely, I agree. So we'll see what comes out, and then whenever they announce something, they usually the Black Bay 58 came out in July, but they made that announcement a few weeks before. So I don't know if they're gonna stick to that June release date or whenever it is. There seems to be some chatter about it now, so I don't know if they plan. I don't know when any of these watches are releasing anything. So we'll see. I
yeah,
don't think they're gonna do a Submariner. I think if anything with the Black Bay line or the Black Bay 58 line, maybe they do a different color. Maybe they wait till next year. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's always interesting to see what,
yeah.
what comes out.
I'm just gonna
Uh,
agree with Oil Money and Blue Shirt. I think they should double and triple down and just say what the hell. Like just do it. You know, um,
hmm
be the Black Bay company. Who cares?
Yeah, yeah.
It's
A
just
buddy.
unfortunate that they've got black in the name. So there's this idea that there's so like when you have different colors, the naming conventions become a bit weird. Like if they didn't have a color in the title in the name of the line, that would have been a little bit better.
Yeah, you think so? I mean, to me, it doesn't. I never really thought of it that way. The only
Yeah,
time I ever questioned any of the naming convention with the Black Bay was when they came out with the Black Bay 58 Blue, because the Black Bay 58 is it's
yeah,
it's a throwback to a certain watch, a certain
yeah.
look,
No, I
and the
know.
and the blue, doesn't really fit that profile.
Yeah, I think
Um,
it's just like if they really wanted to go out, it's like black. There's like the Black Bay Rose. There's the Black Bay Blue. There's the Black
mm,
Bay
mm,
Black.
mhm.
There's there's gonna be the Black Bay like the Burgundy, the Black Bay Green. It's gonna be like it's as if they branch out, it's just gonna be, um, you know, it sounds a little bit weird. That's all.
There's Kai. Black Bay Pink. Amin would love that. Okay.
Black Bay Turquoise.
William Rizzo. Tudor is going to copy the Zenith Daytona. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Uh, Black Bay Chartreuse. Okay. The
No.
new,
Like why would you even do chartreuse? Like come on, like of all the Pantone spectrum, like why would you pick chartreuse?
Colin. He threw up that picture to us of the
No, if
new.
Colin's not on, we're not talking about G Shock.
Okay, fair enough.
He has to physically be on. Otherwise, I do not want to talk about G Shock.
Or any suggestion from Colin.
No, he can suggest stuff. I just don't want to talk about that specific suggestion.
Okay. So, Colin, if you want us to talk about it, you have to come on. Hey, I don't know if you know this. Joe sent me to take a look at um, his Louis Erard Alan
I
Silverstein.
haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but I know that you have it.
Yeah, and wow, man, that is a fantastic. I mean, like I knew I was gonna love it, right? But in person, what a fun watch, man. And I've gotten like so many positive messages about that watch, which is actually very, very surprising because you'd figure that's a very divisive kind of look. Not too many people would be, not too many people would be in the middle, right? You either would love it or hate it.
Yeah,
And man, I got a lot of people reaching out to me saying that they really, really like that watch,
yeah,
which I was a little bit surprised because I thought it wouldn't be for everybody. And maybe it isn't for everybody, but maybe people just like the way it looks.
Yeah.
But really excited about that. Going to do a review on that soon. Yeah, Joe, the Aurora is really, really cool.
It needs more fanfare. I think you need a more build up. That's one that we should highlight, and not like your core.
Oh.
We have to make
Uh,
sure that the Aurora hits the algorithms and not the core.
right.
But the core will
Absolutely.
get more views, I bet.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on the discussion right now. But I deserve whatever comes my way.
I think
Um,
you took enough accountability for it.
yeah,
It's not a TGV situation.
right. Um, New Nomos for Marcus. Well, what is there a new Nomos that came out?
No,
No.
not that I no. Oh yeah, there was. They came out with a new club sport
uh,
anniversary. But I was just like, yawn. Um, what do you think about the new Grand Seikos? With the Four Seasons, because
uh, hold on
I
a second. Hold on
yeah
a second, Marcus.
yeah
We have the president is here.
yeah. All right, we can talk about G Shock now.
It's the only reason I came.
The Prez, how are you? Um,
Good man. We stained our stairs going to the basement, so I can't go down there to my usual spot.
Well, so your studio looks like my usual studio.
Yeah.
El Chapo in the house. He is hiding in his cave right now. Um, there he is, Joe. Oh, I'm noticing a haircut. Is that a haircut you got, Colin? Did you get a haircut?
I don't think. I think it was there last time.
Oh, okay.
Did it myself.
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mrs. Oh, right, there it is. That's the. Let's show the full layout. The Black Bay 58 bleu.
Blah. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see how long this lasts.
Haircut, new watch. Look at you, buddy. Uh, yes, the ratios of Americans to Canadians is all off. That's okay. That's okay. We're all good with this. So, Marcus, you were bringing up before El Presidente showed up.
Yeah, the Four Seasons, like Grand Seiko released another set of Four Seasons.
What's your take?
So many seasons.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's gotten to the point where like they're all kind of like I know that individually they're very well done. But Grand Seiko's gotten to the point where they're almost a victim of their own success. Like every new dial that comes out now, I'm like, meh. You know, like
Mhm.
has Grand Seiko reached the point where there's just too many different dials? There's no real standout. Like they're all really beautiful dials, but there's like no standout model anymore.
Yeah, you're almost desensitized.
Yeah, I've become desensitized to the beauty of their dials.
Yeah.
Because they just have so many. Like I feel like they should pick a couple. They should keep them in circulation, and they shouldn't be doing like these annual releases. It's I'm kind of losing interest, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is pretty
Yeah,
with the cherry blossom. Um,
and I don't think any of these have the new hype movement in it. They
no, it's
and
spring drive,
and
right? I mean, this one has a spring drive.
and I don't. But I mean, they're coming up with a new spring drive. But I think none of these have the new spring drive or the new. Wait, maybe the new one. They have the new spring drive. It could be. I'm not sure. But yeah, I've become desensitized to it. It's not that I hate Grand Seiko. I don't. It's just at some point we talk about their finishing, we talk about their dials, but they just have too many different They just have too many different SKUs, and they're all merging together, and none of them really stand out to me.
They're all almost the same too. Like
Yeah.
they all kind of just blend together. They change the dial.
Yeah,
But
and it's just like it's almost like you have trouble like now that I'm getting to fountain pen inks. There's very subtle differences in the fountain pen inks, and I'm having trouble with that. And it's kind of becoming like that with the Grand Seiko dials. It's just like the tone is just a little bit different from last year's. It's equally well done, but like how many forest greens can they have? How many light pinks? How many autumn reds? It's I think the first set were really good. I think they should have kept it around longer and not update it so frequently. Yeah, I agree with Mark on this one. Like it was like the first release was awesome, but now it's kind of blending in. So for me, it's I still prefer the SBGW 231, the SBGM 221. Those are still standouts to me.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, agreed. Now somebody brought this up. Any interest in the $3,100?
No.
Outputist.
No, pass. Pass.
Okay. All right. I don't not even bring it up. Okay.
If someone wants to buy this for $3,100, they
31 US, right?
Yeah.
That'd be a really good deal for you.
Buy Collins Blue Bay. Don't buy the Alpinist.
I'll buy, Mark will buy it.
Yeah.
Mark, what happened to a small, carefully curated collection? Don't give in to Collins chaos.
Didn't Mark just post that he got a call from his dealer about a new Submariner?
Did I see that right? Submariner.
He's got it.
That's great, man.
It's awesome.
Oh, were we showing the old one, Daniel? Okay. Wow. I mean, I just Googled and I got it from the site. I'm sure it looks probably the same.
It looks
as the
very
old season.
similar.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I actually saw the new one, and I didn't even notice that you were bringing up the old one. That's how much they're blending together to me.
Well, you know what? Let's just bring this up for S and giggles. So you have this new Alpinist, Hodinkee Alpinist release, the 1959 reinterpretation. They're calling this.
It doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even like, so it's a 1959. We're in 2021. It's not like an anniversary. Like it's just another money grab by Seiko.
At least they put the 8L in it. Like I could have seen them putting like the 6R in
or
it.
6R15 or something.
Yeah, I could have seen them do it and still charge $3,000.
Wait. So they have a 6R35 version. Is that right? So here's the basics. Okay, so
oh yeah, that's a pass. That's a pass. If it's 3,000 and it's a 6R35, it's a pass.
So yeah, so it looks like the 6R may be around 750. I'm not sure if I have that $3,100 Alpinist that was brought up in the chat, but looks like.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, these aren't bad for 750. These aren't bad. Like I wouldn't buy it.
6R35. Yeah, I guess it's not terrible.
It's yawn.
Yeah, you probably can't get it anyway. It's probably sold out already.
Yeah.
Or whenever it comes up.
Colin and I could probably, if we wanted it, we've got some hookups at Canadian Watch Club.
Yeah. Oil money's giving me the gears here, so
every time Colin moves up one step, in my estimation, with a day purchase, he falls 3 steps with the purchase like a black bay on an ADA.
It wasn't a purchase; it was a trade,
and it's not staying, right?
And it's not staying. It's a interim step because by getting the money plus this watch, once I sell this watch, I'm going to come out way ahead. So
yeah.
So now, gone is the Milgauss.
Yeah.
Gone is.
You did really well on that Milgauss trade. I was kind of jealous.
Yeah.
Gone is the Datejust. Is the Datejust gone yet?
Datejust is gone.
Datejust is gone.
You sold it?
Yeah.
Or you traded? You sold it?
Yeah. Sold it to Liam.
Oh, okay.
Chaz saying, "Hey there" to Bruce. Kevin S, you guys need to get your facts straight about regarding Seiko. You're probably right. You're
Yeah.
probably right.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna say my facts are wrong, but I don't feel like I need to get it right because I don't want to make the effort to.
Daniel, what did you trade? If you want to just keep, if you
Yeah.
want to.
So my white dial Milgauss for the Black Bay 58 Blue on the NATO plus cash.
And it was a good amount of cash.
It was a good amount of cash, yeah.
Yeah.
So once I sell this, I'll be ahead by probably $1,000 on the Milgauss after having it for
sure.
Grand minimum, maybe a little more. Depends what I get for this.
So collection recap. I just like doing this in my head. You got the Presidente, the
Pepsi, Breitling,
the Pepsi, the Breitling,
Planet Ocean,
and Planet Ocean.
Yeah, that's pretty. And the Bling Master.
And the Bling Master.
And the Bling Master. Yeah. Formidable. Definitely formidable.
I feel better having 4 right now.
Yeah. I mean, I've been cycling through 3, and I've been feeling pretty good, to be honest.
I still have the Zen as well, but that's for sale.
Yeah.
Which 3, Marcus? Which 3 have you been cycling through?
It's the Pepsi, Blue, and the Moser. So I usually wear them. Like my Moser's my office daily driver. I wear the FP on Fridays, and the Pepsi is just sort of knockabout kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is the Breitling saying? Well, I think what we learned about Colin is that, most watches kind of stay temporarily.
Well, I think the Breitling will stay for longer than we think.
You have no feelings at all?
The Breitling is staying for now, I'd say.
Yeah.
I might throw it on Chrono 24 at like way more than I paid and just see if someone bites, because on Chrono 24, like the cheapest one is like $3,000 more than I paid. So
yeah.
Rasan is saying 3 is the sweet spot, the infamous, the grail of numbers.
3 really is the sweet spot. I can't get to 3. Like even I'm thinking at 5, but I'm wondering what my wear pattern is going to be like with 5. It's going to feel like they're not going to be worn enough.
Mark is saying 4 is a perfect number. I'm sitting at 6, and I'm really feeling good about that.
Yeah.
Even though I don't wear my PAM or my GP as much as I should. And the Guino I wear on Fleeker Fridays, pretty much that's about it. But I'm happy with that. Yeah. And when the U50 comes, I'll still be happy with that number 7. I'm really feeling good about that the size, and maybe the types of watches that I have something to do with it, because they're half German, mostly German. That's what I'm into. And this one really rounded it out for me lately. So I'm really excited about what's going on. Colin is selling me the Breitling. That's what Mark says. That's what he's claiming.
Colin, sure. I will offer you whatever Mark offers you plus $5.
N plus 1 is the perfect number. Yeah. Okay, Daniel, that's a good point. Marcus is a master of not counting half of his watches.
For the record, I didn't say that I had 3 watches. I said I cycled through 3. I'm rotating 3 watches.
That's true.
Right now.
That's true. You did say that, Amin. Mount Standard Time, he's also 6s with him. Daniel, when you're right, you're right. Yeah, N plus 1 equals the perfect number. Yeah. I like that. I like that equation for tonight, Daniel. I'll work with that one.
I don't know if we can take like 5 minutes to discuss what I'm like kind of thinking about, like, because that VC is still there. So
go.
Yeah,
let's talk.
so I've been
do it.
What's that?
You should do that.
So like I've been thinking like so there's a VC overseas, the 3rd generation GM, the dual time silver dial full kit new, and I think I can probably trade the Pepsi plus $4,000 and get it. So I don't know whether or not that's something that I should do.
Yeah, I think
because I wouldn't be able to get the Pepsi back. That's the thing.
That's
right?
that's thing. And you love that Pepsi, right?
But you got the
Um,
Batman.
I won't be
it's
able
not
to
the
get my
same.
Batman back.
Yeah.
It's
That's
gone. Like we shouldn't even think about it as part of my collection.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't know if I like that one. I mean, I told you my thoughts about it a few days ago. I was like,
yeah.
oh man, um, I don't know, man. I wouldn't give up that Pepsi. I know, and because I know how much you love that watch too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I feel
Um,
like I feel like I'd be making the trade a little bit for the wrong reasons. Like the Vacheron it's a beautiful watch. But I really do
that's-
appreciate I appreciate the Pepsi.
yeah.
Um, I think I would, but the thing is, it's also like a bit of a value play because I'd be selling high on the Pepsi and probably buying low on the Vacheron,
Yeah.
Mm.
right?
But then you're
Um,
making a trade for trade's sake, though, right? You know what I mean?
yeah, that's why I'm kind of on the fence. I'm trying
I'd be
to,
worried it's a little big for you too.
yeah, that's the other thing. I think it's probably fine if I wear it on a strap.
Yeah.
But the bracelet's so good.
It is.
Alex is encouraging you. You have a few people here saying to do it.
Yeah, I mean that's the sense that I get. It's like it seems like the smart thing to do, but I definitely like your argument like really resonated with me as well. It's um so that's why I've kind of been letting it sit there. I'm surprised it's still sitting there. Right,
Yeah.
Colin?
So that
It was
means
there for
something,
like
right?
it's there
You
10 days ago.
you know why it's
Mm.
still there.
Yeah,
Canadians have no taste.
yeah, we yeah, that's true.
Rolex
Uh,
nothing.
Yeah.
well,
So
guys, we're almost at 10 o'clock here in the Rebel stream, last minute stream. The
yeah,
Amin's fans were clamoring.
I still have an hour of paperwork to do.
You got an hour paperwork to do. I got to go to bed soon because the kids wake me up so early.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm glad we did this because you know the people wanted us to have a stream tonight, and so we made it.
Yeah.
And we talked about a couple good things, man. Last minute, you know, I'm proud of you guys, man. We did a good job, I think. Uh, next time, Joe, you got to come on too. And
Yeah,
hopefully,
like I feel like we're not even the rebels. They were asking for Joe. They were only asking for
yeah,
Joe.
they're pretty much asking for Joe. They're pretty,
They
Yeah.
got
and the only reason why
beat
they
to
were asking for me is so that Joe could come on.
Yeah.
You know, that's the reason.
We were the three that they did not want to see.
Right. The last three, they want to see Amin and they want to see Joe. They don't want to see us three.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh well.
okay.
I
Well,
hope that we suffice for today.
yeah, I think we were the stopgap. Colin, you got anything you want to promote at Winding Watches, at Winding underscore Watches?
Yep.
New
That's it.
videos coming up on YouTube about your trades. Great, that's awesome. Can't wait to see them.
Sure.
Marcus, anything on your end there?
Not much. I'm selling most of my Pelican pens because I'm going to get into Visconti.
Oh man. Oh man.
Get a Leonardo.
What?
Get a Leonardo.
I feel like I need a Leonardo, but with pay. Like I think I'm going to eventually get one. I need to. I might even get a steel nib.
They're
Leonardo.
hard to find, man. Like
What's
it's
that?
they're hard to find. They're sold out everywhere.
Yeah, especially the primary manipulations. Those are gone. They're never discounted.
Yeah.
But they're beautiful because the guy from Carolina Pen Company does them.
Yeah.
So if anyone's interested in a really beautiful fountain pen, Leonardo, primary manipulation, or golden rule,
Yeah.
that's where it's at.
So what are we before we end? What are we talking price wise?
We're looking like 700, 600,
Okay.
700.
That's not as bad as I thought. I thought you were gonna go
Yeah.
somewhere higher.
I mean, if you want to pull it up, it's look at the primary manipulation. It's just a gorgeous pen, like Leonardo Momento Zero primary manipulation.
Leonardo. What was that? I'm sorry, Leonardo
Momento Zero
Momento.
Zero
I had a bit of a ink
Yep,
mishap
okay.
today, actually.
primary manipulation. What happened? Oh yeah, that's not
I
bad
had a
at all.
little. It kind of went everywhere today on me.
that's literally not as bad. Like I had the
Yeah.
worst incident ever. Like I was using
Incident?
the yeah.
Is that what it-
I literally I was using my Visconti
Uh,
inkwell, and I pushed the plunger, and so it's basically it's you hold it upside down, and then so the ink drops into the pen. But I pushed the plunger, and then the inkwell rocketed up and sprayed um, ink as it was traveling.
is this it, Marcus?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a new one. Look at that.
That's amazing. That's beautiful.
Yeah, these are like all sold out.
Yeah.
Oh, those nibs.
Yeah, and the Visconti nibs are excellent. Like they're made by Bach, I think, but they're tuned in house by Leonardo, and their nibs are just excellent. So I think I'd have to. And they've got ebonite feeds, so their feeds are better too. So anyway, that's enough fountain pen talk. I just wanted to show that because Colin's talking about Leonardo, and I had to sort of corroborate what he's saying.
Yeah, you're gonna go all Visconti. I'll go all Leonardo.
Well, you need a Visconti.
I have a cheap one.
Yeah. You should go get the Inferno, the Inferno with the lava.
Yeah, maybe.
Then you can mix it with your ox blood, diamine ox blood.
This is beyond me. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. But I love it. Anyway, guys.
Marcus is gonna start a fountain pen.
I hope so, man. I hope so, man. Start that, man. That'd be awesome.
Dude, they're all nerds. Like, you're so much cooler than all the fountain pen guys.
Yeah, like seriously, like all the watch guys are they look like rock stars compared to the fountain pen guys.
Yeah.
They look
Now
so
I'm
cool.
curious.
They're all like you guys are all like all you watch YouTubers. You're like all John Mayer compared to the fountain guys.
All right. Well, can you recommend a couple of watch YouTuber guys, like the TGV version of
Oh, you
of
mean fountain pens? So
fountain pen guys? Sorry.
so there's SBRE Brown, and Fig Boot on pens are the two probably.
Big boot. Yeah.
And if you want the Jenny L of
Yeah.
fountain pens,
Please.
it's gourmet pens.
Gourmet. Okay, I could easily remember
Yeah,
that
so
one.
Fig Boot, gourmet pens, and SBRE Brown.
Okay. Awesome. Well, okay. On that note, it's 10:04. I got to go to bed.
night,
Anyway,
everyone.
guys, thank you for sticking with us and coming on. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Colin. I'll chat with you guys probably in 5 minutes anyway. See you. Have a good night, everybody.
Night, everyone.